So we got several people on. Very excited to share this with Joe. Angel, Burke, and Carrie have been heavily involved in putting this together. There's been many other people that have been involved behind the scenes. This will also be a work in progress, but if you remember my Zoom from Saturday, we are in a duplication business. What works is what duplicates. What I can tell you is I'm not very duplicatable. You can't do what I do. You can't talk the way I talk. The things I say might get you thrown out of a lot of meetings, but I can pull it off sometimes, right? But tools duplicate. And so we've been looking for and working on different tools and different systems that we can help grow everybody's businesses faster and better. And for the last couple of years, we've relied heavily on ad tag message groups through Facebook. Still a huge part of our business. Just because we're opening up a new way to expose the business does not mean we stop old ways of doing business. We augment or improve with new tools. Like I said on the training on Saturday, you know, hey, if we've been doing retail sales and radio sales, and then we get to add television sales, we don't stop retail and radio, we just add television. And so what we're doing here is adding television sales. We're adding the hottest, newest, coolest system to help you expose the business. This isn't a really complicated business. You create a list, and then you expose your list to your products, goods, or services, and then they respond. You need to take your personal emotional tie to any one response out of that. And the more people you expose your business to, the faster it will grow. It also will be less impactful. Like right now, the reason why each one that says no to you hurts so bad is because you're not talking to enough people. So you have so much riding on those 5 people you're going to talk to that when 4 of them say no, it's like, oh, the world's ending, I'm out of business, because you only talk to 5 people. But if we can utilize tools that allow you to talk to hundreds of people, to create larger lists and expose more people faster, then your emotional tie-up on any one interaction on this business should drop dramatically, and your responses should improve dramatically. Maybe not your percentage closing rate, but your total response rate goes through the roof, because you're exposing your business to more people. And the bottom line is we need everybody to be exposing their business to more people. Your business will grow faster. You'll have customers faster. You'll have more business builders faster. And it all goes faster. And so with that, we partnered up with Joe Dickinson here with ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is his specialty. And if you haven't heard anything about ClickFunnels, well, you have your head buried in the sand. This is the coolest, fastest way to introduce somebody, to create drip campaigns and help convert somebody into a customer or a distributor. And so what we've put together, working closely with Joe here, is a very cool, very robust system that will continue to add value, will continue to add content, will continue to add languages. And so we'll have people that will be watching this right now. It's super late in the UK and Sweden and Africa and several of our countries and nations that we're building in right now, but they'll see this tomorrow. And so if you like this system, but you feel like you need it in a different language or in a different format or what have you, we can custom design this system to fit your needs for your market. Now, many of these markets, English will work, but we're really excited to add a very cutting edge, quick exposure, hit your list faster, hit your list harder, grow your business quicker. Every single one of you, including me, including Burke, including Angel, including Carrie, every single one of us can grow our businesses faster with this tool system. I believe that 100%, or I would not be introducing it to you here today. And so I'm going to let Joe walk you through the tools, and then we'll talk about how we came up with those, some of the things that we can develop together moving forward. I know we'll be doing some things on Be Eco or Be Eco specific, because that's kind of running tandem or separate from the rest of our nutrition services. But right now, let's turn the time over to Joe. He is the expert, and in anything you want to learn from the best. So I'm really excited. Thank you, Joe, for taking over here today and showing us this really cool system that you put together to help us grow our business.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Well, it couldn't have been possible without your help, Lance, as far as getting videos done. By the way, guys, as I pull this up, Angel, Burke, and Carrie, I think, Lance, when I made you host, you were able to show your video, and now I'm back host. What I'm going to do is, Angel, I'm just going to invite you to be the host for a minute, flash your camera, and then turn it back, and I'll do the same. and then we'll get cameras on here, or I believe we will. So Angel, I just invited you, and then I'm going to get right into the meat and potatoes here, guys. Angel's coming on. Boom. There we go. All right, Angel, actually, you can probably now just make Burke the host probably, and then same thing with Carrie. If not, I can, and then we can all get cameras on. And guys, I apologize for that technical difficulty. I like to consider myself a techie, but hey, even the techies sometimes slip up. So with all that being said, yeah, Carrie's the host now too. I'm going to go ahead and do a little screen share here. And I've got a little itinerary for tonight. Good to see y'all's faces. All right, here we go. So, hey, Lance or anyone, you guys can see my screen okay? All looks good? Beautiful. All right, so Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022, training call, Become an Enrollment Machine Using the Marketing System and App for Your Be Epic Business. So here's the deal, guys. I always like to start off with intention and what are we trying to get out of this? Goal of this call is to share a simple and easy system to recruit both customer and business builders into your Be Epic business that's duplicated easy, right? And Lance hit the nail on the head. A lot of the stuff that he does and where he's at is not duplicatable, especially for a new person, right? So I don't want you to feel like you'll leave this call saying, yeah, but Joe, I can't do those things because I don't have the car and I don't have the house and I'm not doing this full time. I'm going to show you exactly where you can get started right now, no matter where you're at in the business, intermediate, beginner or expert, and everyone can utilize and tap into this. So with that being said, before I actually get into the online stuff, I want to ask very quickly, because I always ask, and Lance, you don't even know I'm going to do this, but I'm going to put you on the spot for a minute. But I always ask these guys and these gals who are crushing, I say, man, what are you doing offline? Because people obviously are joining you, but like, what's your secret? So there's a couple quick questions I want to ask Lance for everyone on the call to hear, because I think there's going to be massive value here. I'd love to ask everyone that's on this call, but for the time, I can't do that. Then I'm going to go into the actual online piece of it. And the reason I'm doing this before I ask Lance this question is, guys, here's the deal. Offline building and talking with people is always going to do better than trying to run leads into a capture system and all this stuff. And I tell you that because I don't want anyone on this call to think, that's it. I've hit the online ticket. All I got to do is run leads, do nothing else, and build a massive business. Not going to happen, but technology with where it is today will allow you to talk with an enormous amount of people and do it efficiently. So I wanted to set the tone with that. I'm probably the only marketing system guy that will ever tell you the truth, because I'm not about just trying to sell systems. This needs to work. And if it works, that's how my business works, right? So I always am straightforward. So with that being said, Lance, a couple of quick questions, because we got a bunch of people on here. First question I have for you is, what advice would you give to a brand new person who just got started in regards to recruiting or just got started with Be Epic, as far as like, what should they post on social media? Can they get people to ask what they do? Just give me a quick like snippet. If I were brand new, what you would tell me to do to start building my business.
Yeah, so the easiest thing to start with would be the 3 3s. You're gonna talk to 3 new people a day. You're just gonna make it a goal. You're gonna talk to 3 new people about your business a day. You're going to tell them what you're doing, invite them to learn more. You're going to do 3 3-way calls per day. The goal there is to get third-party validation, get an upline, a crossline, a Zoom call, doesn't matter what it is. I think too many people that start out try to do the whole presentation, the pitch, the sell, the close by themselves. And pros never do that. They always get a tool. They always get a third party. They always get a Zoom. They always get validation, because that's duplicatable. And then the goal would be really to be doing 3 presentations a day. And those could be the same 3 people where I'm either sampling product or sharing the business or getting people where I can walk through the presentation 3 times a day. So if somebody does 3, and it sounds so simple, but if they do these 3 things every day for a year, I almost guarantee you 100% will be a diamond distributor in 1 year.
And the diamond's on your guys. Can you validate what Lance just said? I mean, is that basically, yeah. So there you go. I mean, they're not here for no reason, right? Here's the cool thing. What Lance just said, you're probably like, makes total sense, but how am I going to do those presentations? Who am I going to talk to? Here's the cool thing. Here's what I know when I got started in network marketing. This is where the system comes into play. And now we're going to get into that. So Lance, I appreciate you sharing that. When I got started, the deal was write down a list of 200 people and start dialing the phone, right? That's the way it was. And that's what I did. Oh, look, so here's a list. Yeah, Burke, that's right. I love that. So that's the tried and true way. Here's the cool thing. with technology now, you can actually start to reach out to people using text messages, knowing if they're looking at things, etc. So it allows you to kind of use that same model, but expedite and do it more efficiently. So I'm now going to get into, well, how do we do this? So like specifically, what can I do to start talking with people, right? So now let's talk online. And I'll start by saying this. Systems work, and a lot of people leave this part out right here. Systems work if you know how to work the system and you work the system. You put the elbow grease in, right? But if you know how it works and you're consistent with it, you're going to see results. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring up the marketing app. This is what we've worked really hard on the last, I don't know, it's been probably 5 months now or so. Lance has done videos. These leaders have done videos. This app that I'm about to pull up on the screen is going to allow you guys to easily reach out to literally dozens of people a week in a really efficient way. And I'm going to tell you the people, or share some methods with you guys that are going to work really well because I know they work. And here's the reason why I know that. All I do is build marketing systems for companies. I am obsessed with figuring out how to make technology help the new, the intermediate, and the expert person. All these things that you're about to see have been proven over the last few years with other companies, other pitches, etc., that are in some cases are similar. So I know this stuff works with 100% conviction. Lance said it at the start. He wouldn't have brought this if he didn't believe in it. I'm telling you guys that because you need to understand that if you work this system, you will see the results, but it's on you to do. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen here, and I'm going to pop up my phone. Bada boom. And guys, I apologize if my face gets red. I just get fired up. That's all it comes down to. I mean, really, I love doing these Zoom calls. So here we go. I'm going to open up the My Epic System app. Now, a lot of you guys on this call probably do not have this app yet. If you do, give me a hand raise. There should only be a handful, maybe, if that. I know the leaders and stuff, we haven't really gone crazy with it yet. Awesome. So some of you guys might have been involved in the My Epic System before there was an app. That's possible. There's a whole lot of new stuff that's going on now. So check it out. We're looking at the My Epic System app right now. I want to draw attention to the center of my screen where it says business building. There's two key features. It's like the peanut butter and jelly or the vodka and tonic or whatever you want to make that pair. Send message to a prospect and send a custom link. Here's the deal. You can't send information to someone unless they're open to receiving information. We've all got spam messages before. Like, you ever got a text message? Wow, look at this. Make $100,000 in 2 weeks and do nothing and blah, blah, blah. Or you get a message out of nowhere. It just annoys you. People don't look at it, etc. So with that being said, this is kind of like a step one, step two. Send message to a prospect, send some information. This goes back to the roots of network marketing, right? Get someone open, then send them information, but ask if they'd watch it first. So check this out, guys. I'm actually going to reverse order this just so you understand how the full motor works here. So right in the center of my screen, because you can't see where I'm clicking, there's a little link icon and it says send a custom link. Let me click that open. Right inside this app, this gives me the ability to send information to a prospect. Okay, makes sense. Totally cool. Inside of an app, it's really powerful. So all you got to do is where it says click to select from contacts. Let's just say I was going to reach out to my buddy John. All right. And like, I really wanted to get Be Epic in front of my buddy John. Maybe I know he wants to lose weight or get healthier, or maybe he's a business minded guy. I want to talk to him about the business, whatever it might be. That's the hypothetical, right? And I want you guys to think in your head, like, all right, who would I want to reach out to? And it's going to all make sense to you here. So underneath here, you're going to see choose a video page or link. Now, remember, we can't just send my buddy John a video out of nowhere unless he's like a super close friend. That's not realistic. He probably would never even look at it. But if you notice, there's a whole bunch of pages in here that I can use and send to my buddy John to explain some information to him. One of which is this opportunity-focused Sizzle video and this product-focused Sizzle video that Lance was so kind to do. Guys, these videos are money. And if you put them in front of people and they watch it and they hear from a guy like Lance, they're going to be interested in wanting to know more. So I'm going to share this with you. Going back to this hypothetical, let's just assume that I already talked to my buddy John. And don't worry, I'm going to show you how to initiate the conversation in a minute. But let's just assume that John is ready to see some information. And I know that John's a business-minded guy, and I want to talk to him about the business behind Be Epic. I think he would crush it. So I would come in here, I would select from my contacts, and this app automatically syncs up with your contacts. You don't need to upload one or anything like that. I would select my buddy John, and I want to hit up John with the opportunity behind Be Epic. So I click on this opportunity focus Sizzle, and you see the little floating blue icon in the bottom corner of my screen there. If I click that open, I can go ahead and I can text out John this link. Now, here's the cool thing. We've got text message. Who on this call uses WhatsApp? Give me a hand raise. I'm just curious. I know WhatsApp. Yeah, it's huge. So you can actually send information right through this app from WhatsApp too, but let's just use text for right now. So I send this text message over to John. What happens is it opens up this link that when I send this link over to my buddy John, now guys, I'm sending it to myself just for the sake of this hypothetical, but when I send this message over to John, the text message will come through. So I'm going to go ahead and just open my text messages up. And here it is right here. And I'm going to click it open. And what'll happen inside the app, and on these screen recordings, it doesn't usually do it when I'm sending it to myself in my own app. But when I send this video to my buddy John, the app will alert me when he opens it, on top of when he starts watching this video and how long he watches the video for. Guys, who thinks it's valuable to know when your prospect opens up a video? Give me a hand raise. Who thinks it's valuable to know how long they watch the video for? Give me a hand raise. That's the power of technology. That's what we can do with this app. Make that list of 200 people. Start sending some text messages. It's like the Wolf of Wall Street, right? Pick up the phone and start dialing. It's like pick up the app and start texting, right? Now, don't just go start spamming people with these links. I'm going to show you how to approach them, but this is the end goal. I'm not going to play this video right now. When you guys get into the app and check it out after this call, you can watch Lance's video. And basically all he's saying is like, hey, we've got a really awesome business model. You should check it out. Here's why, blah, blah, blah. But he does a really nice job of it. So let's just say my buddy John's on this page. He watches the video and he's interested, of this guy talking about this business. So John clicks on this get more info button. It's going to instruct John to text me back and I'll send him more information. So basically Lance ends this video by saying, reach back out to the person who shared this with you to get more info. So if my buddy John clicks that, it tells John, hey, text your buddy back. The reason for this is to drive conversation back and forth. So what happens now is John texts me back and says, send me some more information. At this point, all I've got to do is essentially open up my app again. So let me go over to here. I have to reopen it when I'm on a screen recording, by the way, guys. So once that hypothetical, happened where John watched that, he was interested, he wanted more information, I can now come into here and basically send John, you see this page that says opportunity focused tour page. Guys, this is the meat and potatoes behind the opportunity. This is what I would send John next. This is what explains the opportunity in totality. And I can now send it to him. And once again, you guessed it, it will track when John opens it. It will track how long John watches the videos for. All that data is stored right inside of your app underneath your app contacts. So you can easily see what videos did you send to the people? How long did they watch them for? The app will remind you. So before I show you guys how to start reaching out to people so you can immediately and endlessly prospect, who's digging what they're seeing as far as sending information out and it tracking? Give me a little hand raise because I love seeing the interaction. Love that. Absolutely. Awesome. So guys, I appreciate the participation. I wish I could see everyone on this call, but I feed off energy, by the way. So let's back it up now. We get it, right? We understand. Joe, got it. There's videos in the app. I can send those to people who are interested. There's Sizzle videos for the opportunity. There's also Sizzle videos for the product. So if you know someone that wants to lose weight, get healthier, especially with summer coming, right? Prime time for these kind of things. You can send this video out to them and have them get open to hearing about this 3-pill system. So I'll let you guys kind of go through these videos. We're not going to waste not waste time, but talk about all that stuff. But go explore some of this. This is what you guys want to lead with. The Be Eco Sizzle videos in here as well. And I have a little Be Eco surprise for everyone on this call that I'm going to share at the end. The leaders know about it, but no one else, I believe, does. So let's back up for a second. You're sitting there probably saying, Joe, makes sense. Got it. But dude, who am I going to talk to? Who's got more than 100 phone contacts in your phone? Give me a hand raise. More than 100 phone contacts. And you can just do it through the Zoom and I can see the hands go up. Great. Who's got more than 500 phone contacts in your phone? You can just drop chat in the chat. Yes, you know, whatever. A lot of y'all probably have more than like 1,000, right? Now you might say, yeah, man, that's cool. But I haven't talked to him in like 6 months, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, even maybe more than that. That's all right. We can still prospect them. What if we gave you the exact scripts to use to reach out to someone, to get them open to seeing some information? Would that be pretty cool? Who would like to know exactly what to say to get someone interested in knowing more about Be Epic? That's what we've done. That's what we've worked on. So in the center of my screen, that little paper airplane looking thing, that's your step one. Guys, before you send information to people, you've got to get them open to hearing and ready to see some information, right? Get them on the hook. You can't throw a hook out there and expect to catch a fish without some bait on it, right? So let's go ahead and get the conversation open. So I'm going to click on this little paper airplane icon here. And right underneath here, same process. I'm going to choose a contact and then I'm going to send a message. So let's go back to my hypothetical. My buddy John, want to reach out to him. He's a business-minded guy. Talk to him, you know, maybe, well, no, let's run this hypothetical first. John's a good buddy of mine. Know him pretty well, right? We all have, you know, maybe 3 to 5 good friends we talk to on a semi-consistent basis, you would say. You talk to them a little bit differently than maybe someone you haven't talked to in 6 to 12 months, right? So let's select John for my contacts here. So we're gonna pretend that John is the prospect. And then right underneath here, you guys see their scripts, but they're categorized. Because here's the reality, and I think this will make sense to people. You got to like exchange a text message or two with your prospect before you hit him with a video, right? Makes sense. Like you got to ask him, hey, are you open to seeing something, etc. That's why you've got this whole little first text, second text, third text thing going on here. Unfortunately, I can't control every single conversation with the way people respond, right? But this is a good overview of how it would work. So with that being said, if we go ahead and click on first text conversation starters, there's little green pieces of paper next to each one. You guys probably see that. If you click that when you get the app, you can see what the script would say. So right here, if John was a good buddy of mine, I could probably send this text to John and it would make sense. Hey, I want to get your opinion on something when you have a sec. I send it over to my buddy John. What does John do? He responds with, yeah, man, you know, sure. Well, you know, what's up? At that point, when John says that to me, what I can do is then send him another text. So here's what I know. John's a business-minded guy. I want to talk to him about business. So at this point, check out this BizOp text. We're going to click this open. So I just got involved with a company that implements a reward system. Really cool model. I'm supposed to be reaching out to people of influence or who are savvy and smart when it comes to business. I thought of you because of this. Lance, I stole this script from you, by the way, brother. So it's something he said in his video, and it was brilliant. So people of influence or who are savvy and smart when it comes to business. I thought of you because of this. Would you mind watching a 2-minute video and giving me your honest opinion? Boom. I send this over to my buddy John. John reads it. He's like, whoa, man, thanks for the compliment, right? But I mean, really, it gets the conversation open, and that's the reality. So John then reads this, and he says, absolutely. At this point, what did we just do, guys? We just took John. We sent out a text. He responded back. We sent him this. Where's John at now? Send over the video. We just got a guy to be open to seeing a Sizzle video. Now we're relying on Lance. Lance, you better perform in that video, man, right? So that's where we're at right now to be able to send over to John. Here's the cool thing. Guys, you do this consistently. Not everyone's going to click the link open. Not everyone's going to watch the video. Some will watch the video and not get back to you. You know, it is what it is. So what? Move on to the next person. You have to know your numbers. Jim Rohn's old rule. Lance says talk to 2, 3, 4 people a day. In numbers, you're going to see momentum, traction, and results. We know that. So don't get discouraged if one person doesn't respond or says no or says I'm not interested or whatever. Keep doing it. So that brings me to my next point. You say, yeah, man, sounds great, Joe, but I got like 3 or 4 friends I could reach out to. No, you don't. You got way more. You got hundreds. I thought of all this stuff because I've dealt with every objection from people saying, I can't do this. Guys, we figured it all out. So check this out. Underneath first text, conversation starters, top of my screen, text to acquaintances. You see that one? Guys, you've probably got hundreds of acquaintances in your phone. People you've talked to 3, 6, 9, 12 months, 5 years ago. They're people that obviously you know and they know you. Maybe not well, but you guys have made a connection at some sort. So let's reach out to them. And there's some that you're going to reach out to before. Like you're probably going to talk to the 3 or 6 month I've talked to them people before you're talking to like the 4, 5, 6 year people or more, right? But these scripts will allow you to lead those conversations. So check it out. John's now a buddy. No, let's use someone else. Let's use Susan. All right. I want to reach out to Susan. Susan is someone that I know, and she's a business-minded person as well. And I want to reach out to her and talk to her about Be Epic. You know, we talked maybe 4 months ago. I met her in an event, or, you know, whatever the case might be. So text to acquaintances right here. Check out this script. Hey, I know we haven't talked in a while, but I wanted to get your opinion on something when you have a sec. Susan's like, huh, what's up? And what is this? You know, now she's wondering. So we're getting the conversation open. And feel free, guys, you can make up your own scripts. The cool thing is, if you send these scripts, by the way, you can edit them before you actually ever send them. So if you're like, I want to word it a little bit differently for this person, there's no problem with that. You can click on this button, click text message, and of course you can edit this, right? Like, hey, Susan. So don't feel like you need to stick to these scripts, but they will give you guide points to reach out to someone via a conversation. So if we're back on this screen, I just need to close it before, just because of that screen recording. So let me open this back up. We're back on that screen, and we go ahead and we text that out to Susan, our acquaintance, and Susan responds back with, yeah, sure, what's up? Where do we go now, guys? We know the answer to this. BizOp text. I send her this. So I just got involved with a company that implements. You heard this script already. But basically, I just got Susan, who I haven't talked to in 4 or 5 months, open to hearing or giving me her opinion on something. And now I'm sending her this, right? So as you guys do this, and as you start reaching out to people, and as more people start seeing these Sizzle videos, you're going to get conversations open. And they're going to say things like, huh, that looks kind of interesting. Or, yeah, you know, I'm not interested in that at all. Or, hey, I know this is a network marketing thing. I don't want to be involved, or, you know, whatever. Lance does a really good job with these Sizzle videos, though, trying to like overcome any objections that you would hear on the front end. That's the brilliance in the videos that he's done. So you guys are going to see that. So leverage and trust that the videos will do the work. So that essentially right there is a way of taking an acquaintance and getting the conversation open. So who follows that? Give me a hand raise if you're understanding the gist of all that. Got it? Okay, cool. You've got hundreds of contacts in your phone. You've got scripts to be able to start reaching out to people. So what's the excuse for not reaching out to 2 people a day, right? Guys, do the numbers on that. 2 people a day is 14 people a week. Some will, some won't. So what next, right? You got conversations open. You send Sizzle videos. Guess what Sizzle videos lead into? Full overview videos. Guess what full overviews lead into? 3-way calls, right? You get how it all compiles. And if you keep doing this consistently, you're going to have results. Last thing I'll share with you is, if you've got someone that you know is interested in health or weight loss, or summer's coming and you're talking to your friend and they're like, oh my gosh, summer's coming. I got to get into a bathing suit in 2 months. What am I going to do? Boom, 3-pill system, right? That's where we want to go. So at that point, I might want to send out this text to them. So I just got started with my weight loss journey. And you might say like, hey, we were talking about this the other day. I just got started with my weight loss journey. I'm utilizing this all natural 3-pill system, and I wanted to get your opinion on it. Do you have 60 seconds to watch a video explaining it? Give me your thoughts. Boom, guys. That's all you got to send to someone who you know might be interested in something like that. And you can lead into the conversation with one of these 2 scripts. And here's the cool thing. When they respond with, yeah. Show me what this 3-pill system is. All you're doing is going over to your app, clicking on send a custom link, and you're grabbing the product focused Sizzle. There's 2 options. If you guys do samples, use the with sample option. If you don't, use the no sample one. But great little 30-second video of Lance saying like, hey, we've got a really awesome weight loss and health and wellness type 3-pill system. You've got to check it out. Reach back out to the person who shared this with you. They're going to share more about it, right? So that's all you do. You send that script over. They say send it over. You're now drilling into here in your app. You're sending it. App is tracking when they open it, tracking how long they watch the video for, to allow you guys to kind of gauge how hot of a contact it is. Last thing I'm going to share here is, once someone watches that video, the biggest thing you'll deal with is people who do not open the link for a few hours, and you're like, man, what the heck's going on? Why aren't they opening it? Well, they could be at work, so take it easy and don't jump the gun, right? But if they're not opening it, or if you notice that they opened it but watched the video, maybe they didn't respond, we got scripts to help you guys figure out how to handle that. So if you look, it says third text, someone who opened the link but did not respond to you, or someone who did not open the link yet. Check out these scripts. I saw you checked out the video. Did the video pique your interest, right? Now, that might have to change a little bit based on obviously what you've sent to them, but you're just following up with them because you know they clicked the link and you know they watched it, or maybe they clicked it but didn't watch it yet, right? So that's where the technology is going to help you guys drive some of these conversations. This one right here is for someone who didn't open the link. Do you have time today to check out that short video? Let me know so I know when to follow up. I'm anxious to hear your opinion. Just a little nudge, right? Little nudge to go ahead and open that video up that you sent to them. That's all that's doing. The app reminds you 7 days out, you know, who you reached out to 7 days ago. It sends you a 24-hour reminder, guys. It's got the bells and whistles of a Ferrari, okay? But I'm not going to go into all of that right now. You guys can kind of explore and figure that out for yourself. So with that being said, there's one other feature I'm going to share. Then I'm going to turn it over to the leaders to just allow them to kind of talk about how they're going to implement this and why this makes sense for them. And then we'll talk about how you guys can go ahead and get it. There's a cool little special offer I'm going to give you at the end. I mean, typical, right? Special offer, but it's a really good special offer. So I'm going to share all that with you guys. One other thing I'm going to share with you is this. Social media is big. Posting on social media. All these people on this call right here do a very good job of it. Now, we're not all traveling the world like Lance over there, right? And that he has like epic pictures. I'm jealous, but he does a really good job of showing up on social media. You guys need to do the same. We can talk about some of those things, but I'll tell you inside this app, as you guys get more comfortable snapping selfies, Angel and Carrie, actually, Burke, I haven't seen much of you. You better step it up, bro. But Angel and Carrie do a lot of pictures that I've seen, which have been great, but it drives and piques people's interest, you know, lifestyle pictures, etc. While you're getting more comfortable doing that and stepping into it, we've actually loaded the app with done for you social media content that you guys can download right from your phone and actually post up to your story, to your Facebook feed, etc., to kind of help fill that gap a little bit. So you guys can explore this, but there's a ton of just awesome. Here's opportunity focused social media. All you guys got to do is click it open. And I even give you captions. That's pretty cool, right? And you guys can edit them, etc. But we're trying to make it as foolproof as possible. All you got to do is just click and hold, and you can save the image. You can also click share this image and just save it right to your phone and then post it. We're always adding more content in here. I really love this feature because it allows you guys to really show up on social media, throw a story up. You know, we've done all of the tall images. That's why these look kind of squashed. But like if you click here, see how it's tall? Boom. Post it on social media or on your story. That pops, doesn't it? So this will help you guys get going as you start to get more comfortable doing the pictures of yourself. And by the way, if I see anyone on this call, all you're posting is these 3-4 times a day, I'm going to be a little upset. All right. We don't want any of that. Well, you got to just kind of pepper these in with real lifestyle stuff. So with that being said, the app's loaded with training videos, guys. One thing, if you're kind of confused, see this little green text in the center of my screen. Click here to learn how to prospect. If you click that, there's going to be a video that walks you through what that step is about. It's of me. You're probably going to get sick of seeing me. But anyways, I'm all over this app. I mean, I literally everywhere. Every page that you could be a little confused on, I'm there. So feel free to watch all that. All your app contacts are in here, et cetera, et cetera. And one last thing I'll share, then I'm turning it over to the panel, I promise, is this marketing app that you guys just saw. When you create your free account, your free trial, all right. And by the way, the marketing system, I'll get it out of the way now. It's under $20 a month. You can do a $20, $30, or $40 a month plan. It's incredibly affordable and everything is done for you. But you're going to have login to what you're looking at right here. This is like the desktop version of the app, really. This one is preloaded, and Lance kind of talked about like the click funnels. That's where I got started, by the way. I built funnels and click funnels, and I'm like, man, how do I make these funnels available for a lot of people? That's where this software comes into play. So like underneath my marketing pages, who knows what a sales funnel is? Give me a hand raise real quick. Who would love to be able to have a tool like that you don't need to go spend $97 on a ClickFunnels account, then go write an email autoresponder, then sync up text messages, and now you're getting charged $198 a month, and you don't even know what the heck you're doing, right? It's all done in here. All the funnels are done. All the pages are done. You're going to have your own versions of these right here. Guys, put this little link right here, which is going to be yours because these are all replicated sites to you. Put these in your Instagram bio. Put them on your Facebook profile page. If people go to this and they click on this button and they pop their information into here, Now they're seeing all the information about the Be Epic weight loss system. And here's Lance's video right at the top. Here's a testimonial video. Here's testimonial imagery. If people want to go ahead and request a sample pack, they can click here and text you to request a sample. Here's how it works. I'm not going to go into all this, but these are the pages I work closely with the leadership team, going through the content that is necessary to get someone educated, excited, and enticed to then obviously go pull the trigger on buying the product. And of course, if someone clicks purchase now, it will go out to your purchase link and they can go ahead and purchase. So all this stuff's loaded into here. All you've got to do, if you're like, Joe, that looks cool, man, but like, you got some training on that? Come on. Do you know me by now? Of course I got training on that. If you go to my marketing pages and go over to main links right here, there's a learn page right here. Learn how to use this system. This video will walk you through everything we've talked about on this call and more. This video will share with you exactly how to get a lot of people through these pages right here. And then right here is going to share with you exactly how to use the app. So with that being said, I'm turning it back to the leadership team here, and then I'll share the special offer. But Lance, I'll start with you, brother. If you want to kind of just kick off how you feel, what you'd recommend, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, I had a weird thing. My whole screen went blank for about 3 minutes and then it's back. So here I am.
Good.
Hey guys, absolutely. We want you to grow your business faster. It is an exposure business. The faster you can expose your business to people, the faster your business is going to grow. And what Joe has put together here are tools to help you do that faster. He's worked very closely. I actually want to turn it over to Carrie next. Carrie, maybe you could talk about some of your participation in this and your thought process behind using an app to grow the business.
Absolutely. Well, first off, I'll say that I'm super excited about this. After you've been with a company for a while, you've scrolled through your phone looking for people who you haven't talked to in a while. And there's a few of those people who you haven't talked to in a while because, like Joe said, it's been, maybe 6 years. So you have that script there, which is awesome. So I think the number one thing that people struggle with is what to say. And so it's all there for you, which is really exciting. But here's what else is really exciting, you guys. How many of you are on Instagram or TikTok where you're growing your business on there? So when Joe introduced us and once he started putting things together, as he was putting the stuff in there, I was in the back taking those ClickFunnels things and I was attaching them to my link tree. And so one of the hardest things about if you're on Instagram is when you have somebody interested, what do you have to do? Well, now you have to try and get them onto Facebook to get them into the group. It's frustrating, right? Because sometimes people aren't on Facebook and now you don't have to do that. Either you can send them the link right away so they can go through all the testimonials. There's a whole bunch of testimonials. They have all the information in one place. So now you don't have to even worry about getting them onto another platform, which is amazing for Instagram and TikTok. And I was super excited about that because I don't use my Instagram anymore because I'm always trying to funnel people back to Facebook. And it's all like, what's your Facebook? Are you on Facebook? And they're like, I'm not on Facebook. And so now I don't have to do that anymore. So now I'm going to start using my Instagram more. And I'm actually going to start using my TikTok because I didn't want to have to try and get people back onto Facebook because we have to show them the proof. It's all there for you. Which is really amazing that now it opens up so many different things for us. And if you wanted, you could run ads with it, which is also really amazing. So that's what I'm really excited about, is just being able to utilize Instagram and TikTok more. And I know that we have so many people on this team who are using Instagram and TikTok, and their biggest struggle is getting them onto Facebook so that they can get them into the group. And this solves that for you guys.
I love it. That's the thing I'm most excited to boot to. And I thought we'd turn this over to Angel, who's also been working really hard and keeping this ball rolling forward as these Angel and Carrie are very helpful in just keeping all of our systems moving forward. I just give massive thanks to both of them. Angel, tell us what it's all about.
Awesome. Well, there's a few things that I'm excited about is that it gives you guys the opportunity to have the information right at your fingertips. One of the biggest things we hear over and over and over again is, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to send people. I don't know how to ask somebody. What script would you say for this? What would you do for this? Like, I would say that like 70% of my day is spent in Messenger answering those exact questions that this app helps do. The other thing is we have a whole team, and they'll know who I'm talking about. We have a whole team that does zero social media, none. Like, Burke set up that category. The only pictures Burke posts are either Brandy's posted them, Angel and Lance have tagged him, or there's a fish.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
I know Lance, or not Lance, Berg, it was very hard to find a picture of you for this webinar flyer. Everyone had just like a 7-foot fish, man. But go ahead, Eve. Sorry, I don't want to have that conversation.
So it was, it's going to be very beneficial because they are like belly to belly, talk to people, not building on social media. So just like Carrie said, where other people are coming from other social medias trying to get information, we have people that don't even build on social media at all. And this gives them the opportunity to have testimonials, to have Sizzle videos, to see before and afters. So many things that this can help with. And like Joe showed, it's just not just the app. If you're an emailer, you can email. It's just a super beneficial product that can really help people build their business. But I will preface, just like Joe said before, it only works if you work it. So if you want the most out of this app, you have to utilize and work the app. It's all there for you. Joe has worked extremely hard. Like, I've been going back and forth with him, like he said, for about 4 months. And he has put a lot of time and effort into it, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And he's really gone above and beyond, and they're right at your fingertips. It's here to help you, but it's only going to work if you work it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's turn this over to Burke. Here's the question, Burke. I mean, you've been doing this for 30 years plus years. That's just how old I am. That's how long you've been working this business. So put that in perspective, give or take. Is what you or I do on a daily basis, is that duplicable? Can other people do that?
No, not really. And the biggest thing that I'm excited about with this, and everybody, you can make fun of me all you want. All of you know that I don't do a whole lot of social media, and this is probably not my cup of tea. But I can tell you something. This business is about one thing. It's about exposures, right? And if you're brand new to the business, or you don't know quite what to do, guess what? I used to buy books and books and books with scripts. I mean, literally hard copy books. We had a book of scripts of how to talk to people, how to do this. Joe has done all of those different things. And the thing that's crazy that I've seen with Be Epic, it's a new experience for me, honestly, because network marketing is really nothing more than exposure, and it's a numbers game. If I talk to 10 people and you talk to one person, I'm going to have a bigger organization. If I talk to 100 people and you talk to 10 people, I'm going to have a bigger organization. And with social media, with these platforms, we can run the numbers like we've never run them before in 32 years of networking. And so, like I say, this may not, and I'm learning. Honestly, like I say, you guys make all the fun you want, because, Angel sent me a text that says, hey, can you send me a picture of yourself not holding a fish? So I sent a picture of my daughter holding a fish with me behind her.
Yeah.
So anyway, but no, I mean, it's exciting that we have the platform. Here's what I would tell everyone on this. When I go fishing, okay, and Lance has been fishing with me, Angel Rodriguez has been fishing with me. I have at any given time on my boat, okay, most people, they go fishing and they have one rod, they put one little worm on it and they sit there and they hope. At any given time, I have 2 downriggers. On each downrigger, I have the downrigger stack. So there's 4 rods. I have two planer boards. So there's 6 rods. And then I have one out the middle. So at any given time, I have 7 different rods in the water. And guess what? Every single rod, I'm trying a different lure. I'm trying a different bait. I'm trying a different thing. You know, and guess what? If I have 7 rods in the water and someone else is going along trolling with 1 rod, guess who's going to catch more fish? It's flat out a numbers game. So get good at what you do, get good at social media, get good at sending out texts. I mean, the thing that's cool about this, like Angel said, someone like me, I can send a text. I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at following up. I'm pretty good at doing those things. And the tools are done for you. You have Lance's videos at your disposal anytime you want. At your disposal. It's a new word, exposal. Disposal, expose, exposal. I don't know why you guys are laughing at me. At your disposal anytime that you want to share with your people. Again, use the expert. Use someone that went before you in this business, has learned the skills of this business. If you want to make a 6-figure income, again, you've got to apply yourself. You've got to learn. You've got to become better. So anyway, that's all I've got. I'm excited. You know, get on the program, expose the people, run the numbers. Let's go build a massive business. Back to you, Lance.
Joe, why don't you finish up with us and tell us how we can get started with this system and yeah, how we get this going.
Yeah, man, absolutely. So guys, I'm going to pop over to my screen again. All right, here we are. Okay, so pretty simple and easy, guys. So typically this marketing system, I'm actually going to pull up the page right now. And by the way, if you go to this link right here, which I'll drop in the chat, don't do it yet, by the way, because I have a different way of doing this. This is going to allow you to see the marketing system. You're going to see exactly how it works. All this cool stuff. Here's a little diagram of how it all works. So anyways, here's a little sales video about it. If you go down here, you're going to see the different pricing options. There's a 19, a 29, and a 39. All of them come with the app. Basically, the difference is this bells and whistles one comes with more emails that go out. You guys can edit emails. You can broadcast emails out, etc. If you're like an intermediate internet marketer type deal, I would say go with this. You can certainly start though at the light and always upgrade. So keep that in mind. And then the plus, I mean, you guys can kind of read the details. I'm not going to go through a lot of that, but what I will share with you is this. Typically, these are a free 3-day trial. I always do that because I'm a big fan of let me earn your business. I don't want to charge anyone a dime until you see the value, and then I love to do business with you if you see the value in it. So what we're doing right now is it's Wednesday night, Friday at midnight Pacific. The extended 7-day trial that is now live is going to expire. So here's what I mean by that. And still don't go, to this link and try and grab one because I have another method for you. But anyone that will start from tonight until Friday, you're going to get a 7-day trial. Guys, if you don't love the marketing system, just cancel before. You won't be charged a thing. Everything will be deleted out and that's it. If you love it or you want to give it time to work it, stick with it, stay with it, build the business. This app means nothing to you if you guys don't go work it. But we can't really make it much easier, right? We can always innovate. And by the way, all the people on this call and even the other leadership, they're always coming up with new scripts and telling me this, or a new product is launched or whatever. We're going to always be innovating and updating and refreshing things. So with all that being said, if you're like, dude, I'm sold on this, go lock in a 7-day trial. And if you've got any questions throughout it, send us a support ticket. I have a full support staff. Austin is the lead. She is a phenomenal lady who works here with me. And all she does is answer support emails. So if anyone has issues where you're trying to start a free trial and something happened or you get an error or whatever, just reach out to us with a support ticket. There's a million places to do that. We'll make sure to take care of you. Don't blow up Lance or Angel or Carrie or Burke or anyone. And don't, well, whatever, I guess you could, go find me on Facebook and say, Joe, what the heck? Anyways. Hopefully you won't run into any issues. You shouldn't, but all with what I'm saying here, feel free to reach out. We will get back to you. That's number one. The second thing is there is a 3 and free program here. And my goal is to help people get as many free accounts as possible. So when you sign up for this marketing system, you're basically going to click on whatever trial you want. You're going to pop your information in here. It's going to bring you to a little order form. And then you're going to log into a page that looks like this, your dashboard. After that, guys, just go search My Epic System in your app store. There's instructions on how to do this, and you can just download the app. You'll just log in with your same login that you just created. So make sure you remember your login information. But once you're in here on this marketing system, if you go over to contacts and leads, you're going to see a link right here that says My Referrals. There's a referral link in here. make sure you share this with your team or your downline, because you want to get people to obviously be attached to you to work towards this 3 and free. If for some reason you don't see someone who should have been signed up, once again, just reach out. We'll take care of that. We can add them to you, etc. But share this link. Everyone has to pay their first month, but after that, it's free game. So if Lance comes in here and refers Angel, Carrie, and Burke, every month at the end of the month, if he's got 3 active referrals, his next month is free. He doesn't need to keep getting 3 new people or anything. As long as he's got 3, he is then free. So get in here and then start sharing your team with your downline. Have them get into the app. Have them go through the training videos. That's essentially how you're going to go grab the system. So I'm going to drop the link in this chat. I'll make sure the leaders are all equipped with it. Make sure that if you've got an upline or something, try and share, referral links to an extent as best you guys can to help as many people get free accounts after they pay their first month there, and then you should be good to go. So Lance, that's the answer to your question as far as getting started. There was another thing I was going to say, but I don't remember now. So I'm going to throw it back to you while I drop in the chat the link.
Yeah, so everybody here, I would challenge every one of you to go download this app, sign up for the free trial system, and don't sign up for it. Go use it. Go share it. Go try the scripts and see how they work for you and see what the response is. Go put it to work for you. If you don't use it, nothing in your business, nothing in your life is going to change. If you use it, this could be the most important tool in growing your business in 2022. I believe that the people that utilize this app effectively are going to have the fastest growing businesses in our company in 2022. I believe that 100%. I've been very reticent over the years bringing or introducing new tools or outside apps to my teams. Joe has got this dialed in, and I love the way he flows it, the way he rolls it out, the way he makes it user-friendly. It will make you a more efficient marketer, period. So go download it and go use it. Go send out the text. Go try the sample scripts. Go do the follow-ups. Go see how it converts. Guess what? I promise you get these videos doing the selling for you over you doing the selling for you. It will work better for you. You're going to have better results. You're going to have better conversions. You're going to have more exposures, and you're going to grow your business faster. So every single one of you, you have no excuse. Go try it out for the next 7 to 10 days till the free trial is done, and then keep using it. It's worth it. So thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all for being on.
Absolutely, man. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and get recording out to these leaders afterwards. We'll pop it out probably tomorrow morning, maybe later tonight. Yes, there are Be Eco pages in here, by the way. Go check them out. It's a little treasure in the box. And that's all we got. We'll do another training call in probably 2 weeks or so. We'll work something out. Appreciate everyone.
Awesome.
Have a phenomenal night. We'll talk in a bit.